Jamie Hughes and I work for Celtic Leisure. I operate the cinema at Gwyn Hall. Before this course, before last year, I was working for multiplexes, so I want to see how independents run really and meet loads of people and find out what funding options are available and what we can screen apart from obviously the Hollywood blockbuster.
My name's Erica Wolfe-Murray and I run Lola Media, which helps companies innovate out of their intellectual assets. People who curate festivals and have venues often work in silos. Yes, they're working in very local communities, they are relying on their own skills, often they're individuals or they're part of really small teams. And I think these sorts of events are important, whether it's for the small cinema industry or any other industry, to share best practice, to learn new ways of working, to think about who their users are, all those sorts of things that sometimes, they're working in the business more than on the business.
I think that we exist in a bubble, and I think sharing our concerns, sharing our problems, but also sharing best practice. It's a fantastic opportunity to learn from other people's mistakes, but it's also a fantastic way of learning from other people's successes. So I think it's sharing ideas and taking those ideas back.
I think it's been useful for the mentors, and certainly for me as well, to meet people that work in the same field. I mean, it's very much peer-to-peer mentoring rather than a downward scale mentoring. So it's been about meeting people that do your job but for a different organisation, and certainly for me it's more about people that have done my job but for a smaller organisation, which also means that they've got less red tape to deal with and less sort of things stopping them, except from a budgetary perspective. So it's really interesting to sort of meet people and see what can be done, what fresh ideas can be put forward.
I'm Cinovate because I've been working in the film festival for nearly 5 years now, but without having really a film festival background. Kind of came into it sort of by accident and just wanted to get a bit more background information about film programming, other people working in the industry, building up those networks, making new connections, and just a bit of inspiration really.
Why did you want to come on the course?
It was to develop I think it was for different reasons. It was to meet other people. I think that was quite useful to build contacts. It's always just helpful to know other people are doing different things or similar things or stuff. A lot of the things I've done have had to be either sort of self-taught or self-explored, and often I might find that I'm doing things in a stupid or inefficient way. So it's always good to meet other people who are doing something comparable and find out, oh, that's how you do it, or that's a much smarter way of arranging things. So.
I think it's really key that exhibitors share the knowledge that they have, and that you get peer-to-peer learning. Often people end up in roles that they're following a passion for film, but they're not necessarily had training, so they end up being managers or working in areas that they don't always have the most kind of support for. So it's great for participants to meet together, to hear what each other has to say, and then also to hear from kind of best practice in the industry, so that they know that what they're doing is kind of on track and where they should be aspiring to be.